back to the channel. It's James. We're here at the Derpy kitchen. This week, we're making lasagna. Who's a fan of lasagna? Put your hands up. I am. Wow, there's a lot of you that like lasagna. Don't forget to follow me on social medias. The links are in the description. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Let's get into it. Today I'm starting with red lentils. Not a well-known component for lasagna, but it helps you feel full. Add 1 cup of lentils to 3 cups of water, then let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes or until they're really soft. While we are waiting for that, we can start doing some other prep work, like cutting up onions. Do a medium to small dice and then slap that guy in a pan at medium heat. Once the lentils are done, you can strain any water that is left in the pot and set them aside. Next, it's time to cut some peppers into small dice and then set them aside as well. Next, dice 2 or 3 tomatoes for the sauce. When the onions are translucent, go ahead and grab your ground beef or your meat substitute. If you're cooking meat like me, cook it until there's no pink showing and add a little bit of garlic while it's still cooking. In a separate pot, add a can of crushed tomatoes and season it with sugar, salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. Then add the peppers, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, and the lentils into the pot as well. Once the meat is cooked, add a 1/4 cup of red wine of your choosing. I'm using a Merlot for this dish. Then simmer the red wine until it's mostly evaporated. While that is simmering, you can grate as much cheese as you have in the house. Once everything's warmed up, time to make this bad boy. And remember to preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Start with a sauce base and then add the lasagna noodles. If you use gluten-free noodles, this will be a gluten-free meal. Then top that with even more sauce and then a good layer of cottage cheese. Next up is the meat, or whatever you wanted as protein for that day. And, of course, more cheese, as we know, because if there ain't no cheese, me no want. Then repeat the layers until you run out of filling or the container can't fit anymore. And don't forget to cover the dish with tin foil so the cheese won't burn. Then leave it in the oven for an hour 15 to an hour 30. After cleaning the kitchen and almost finishing a movie, it's time to take it out of the oven. Let it rest for 20 minutes so you can finish your movie and let the lasagna cool and firm up a bit. Cut yourself a good piece, then cover it with even more cheese and maybe some hot sauce if you're feeling spicy. Lasagna is always a great meal to make, and this was the first time I used red lentils in my sauce. I'll definitely be continuing making it that way because I don't feel like I need to eat a whole lasagna to be full. So, what'd you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. This may not be a quick meal, but it has really good end results. Classic combination of pasta, sauce, meat, and as much cheese as you can find. Store, the house, wherever you can find it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Sunday.